Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today you're joining me on the beach for a bit of a Hatha style practice where we'll be holding our poses for a few breaths. So grab your mat and let's get started. We'll begin today on our backs, bringing your knees into your chest, having a little hug and a roll. Notice how your lower back feels. Start to extend one foot up towards the ceiling, finding circles through the ankle. And then extend that leg nice and long on the mat. Start to guide the knee that's into your chest across to the opposite side of your body to find a nice spinal twist. Gently start to bring the knee back to center and find some circles into the hip. Then let's repeat on the other side. Again, knee into the chest, extending the foot up to the ceiling, find some circles through the ankle and lay it long on the mat. Guiding the knee across to the opposite side of your body for another spinal twist. Next, we'll come to find a bit of a pigeon pose. Placing an ankle to a thigh, start to draw the knee in, making a figure 4 with your legs. And then repeat on the other side for another reclined pigeon. When you're ready, let's come to a tabletop position, stacking wrists under shoulders and knees under hips. Find a little bit of movement through the hips, giving the bum a wiggle. And then start to walk your hands towards the top of the mat. Leaving your bum high, start to press your chest down towards the mat for a puppy pose. Feeling the sensation across the chest, into the shoulders and the armpits. Tucking the toes, find your first plank and gently come to a downward dog. Pedaling the knees, lifting the feet from the mat one at a time. Let's draw one knee towards the top of your mat for a pigeon pose. Remember to keep your hips nice and square to the mat instead of rolling down onto your bum. Focusing on a smooth breath. When you're ready, bring yourself back into a down dog, pedaling the feet. And again, taking a pigeon on the other side. Maybe one side is tighter than the other. Notice the sensations. Stay present in the moment, focusing on your breath. Making your way back to a down dog. Let's find a 3-legged dog, extending one leg nice and long. And then take that foot to the top of your mat, lifting into a high lunge. Settle into your pose, breathing in to lift tall through the spine and breathing out to sink your hips further down towards the mat. When you're ready, interlace your fingers behind your back and start to fold forwards over your thigh. Then drop a hand to the mat, turn towards your knee, reach the other arm up towards the sky and tuck it behind the back, look over the shoulder if that feels good for you. Gently bring in both hands to the mat, making your way back into a down dog. Pedal the feet, and let's repeat on the other side. Lifting the other leg into a three-legged dog, step it towards the top of the mat. And come and join me in a high lunge. Again, lift tall through the spine, sink down into the hips. Hands behind the back, begin to fold forwards. Take it slow, breathing in and out. Turning your chest towards your knee, one hand down to the mat, the other arm reaching up towards the sky, and maybe tucking behind the back if that feels good for you. Gently making your way back to your down dog. Find the pedal through the feet. Knees come down, finding yourself back in a puppy pose. Arms nice and long to the top of your mat, pressing your chest down. Bring yourself back into a down dog. Find a few breaths. And then start to extend your left leg up behind you for a three-legged dog. Step it to the top of the mat to come into a high lunge with your left knee bent and your right heel lifted. We're going to open into Warrior Two. So turn your back foot so it's flat to the mat. Arms out at shoulder height, open your chest. Release your left arm to your left thigh and reach the right arm up and over. Then start to extend that right arm up towards the sky for a few breaths before releasing it behind your back. Lift your left arm up towards the sky this time. Lean the head back. Gently coming back into your Warrior Two with arms at shoulder height. Let's find a triangle pose. Extending the left leg so it's no longer bent. Hinging sideways at the hips towards the top of your mat. And extend your left arm down towards your left foot. Reach the right arm up high and look up. Draw both arms forwards now towards the top of your mat and place your palms down. Bring yourself back into a down dog. Pedal the feet and start to lift the right leg for three-legged dog. Stepping it to the top of the mat, find your high lunge. Opening out to your Warrior Two when you're ready. Releasing the right arm to the thigh, left arm comes up and over. Breathe into the space between the bottom of your ribs and the top of your hips. Reach the right arm to the sky, look up. And then tuck it behind your back. Reaching up with your right arm. Looking high towards the sky, lean back. Opening back to your Warrior Two. Making the transition into your triangle pose, straighten the right leg, hinge forwards towards the top of your mat, and release the right arm down towards the foot. Bring in both hands down to the mat, make your way back into a down dog. Start to lower the knees down to the mat nice and wide to sink back into a child's pose. Allow your arms to be soft, your head to be rested on the mat or a cushion or block. Focus your breath into your belly and breathe. Relax to the sound of the waves. Allow your body to soften. Take the time that your body and mind needs at the end of this practice today. This is where I leave you today. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you again soon.